am back. It has been a fairly long day, approaching 12 hours that I've been awake. We're gonna eclipse 12 hours that I have been streaming today. And let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. Alright, you listen to me. And you listen to me real clear. I could not be happier. You don't understand. You don't know me that well yet. But I spent my youth working. I spent my youth busting my ass, actually. Um, so a 12-hour day is not much to me. I used to regularly volunteer for 12s. If a 12 needs doing, I'll do it because I'll do it with a good attitude. Because if you can do 8 hours, you can do 12 hours. That's how I saw it. If you can do 12, you can do 16. I'm not doing more than 20. I never did a full 20-hour show. Never did a 20-hour shift. But I once got snowed in at a restaurant and did an 18-hour shift. But that was about, I'm here, we're snowed in, make sure that nobody else tries to make this trip to come here. So it was never about the money. You know, you rationalize yourself while you're getting all that overtime. And then for me, it was, well, I'm getting all that overtime, and that means I can buy something nice, or I can buy something nice for her, or I can take my girlfriend out to someplace nice. We can go and have, on one of my days off or something, we can go and do something. But I was working 512s almost as soon as I got out of high school. Working 60 hours a week, working 6-7 days a week just to be out of the house. I didn't like being in the house. I still don't. I mean, you don't see me. What is this? You don't see me lose a lot of hours because I'm lounging around. Give me a second. I don't know what's happening here, why this is behaving the way it is. You don't see me lose a lot of productivity hours because why? God damn it! I don't know what's going on. My controller is not reading. And there we go. Final Fantasy 3, and then it crashed me out of the live, and woohoo! God damn it, we got through that, but I don't remember what I was saying. And that's unfortunate because I was saying something. I was trying to say something important to me. Oh, working. It was never about the money. You rationalize, well, I'm working all these hours and I'm going to get all this and I'm going to get to do that thing, but really it was about the team. The team needs me. And so these relaxation videos are as much about standing in solidarity with my second and third shift as I still have the ability to be cognizant. I can still do this at this hour. And if I can do it, well, the yawning has begun, but if I can do it, then by my estimation, that means I should do it. Something flapped my tent on the opposite side that people could approach me. And I would have heard them approaching, but something went through my tent over yonder, and it freaked me out a little bit. So I'm being a little superstitious. I'm trying not to think about how I'm being a little superstitious. But there's no human being that's bothering me in the recent moments. What we got here? What? He threw himself into the furnace in the Tower of Owen? He's probably fine. Oh, Dash, please be alright. First that scoundrel Dash turns my Selena's head, then he up and leaves town. How do I get into that? Aha. You fucking game. That's funny to me. Alright. Yes, I don't want to watch you dance again, though. I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, I do kind of remember. I don't have a guest party member to ask. It's kind of hard to manage moving at that speed. It's interesting to me. Okay. Because I saved in that spot. Sorry, I'm kind of flipping you off. Because I saved in that spot. Um, Part of me's looking at it like, I didn't lose all of my save information from the last time we played, did I? No, they wanted me. Yeah, from what I remember, Desh is dead, that's for sure. I remember Desh. It's my destiny. Okay. And walking into the furnace. And then the king here gave me some item that lets me go to some place. Let's go talk to him again. Maybe he'll remind me. And Mr. S. He asks me tonight because I crossed 500 subs. I'm not gonna say finally today, but I did cross. Oh, that's right. He wanted us to go to Canaan. He wasn't paying no child support. Mr. S says that made me laugh. Um, but he asked me what I was going to do to celebrate 500 subs, and I said, "Well, we're gonna play five. We're gonna play Final Fantasy 3." But what I actually did is I bought myself a Gatorade to celebrate. I felt like I probably deserved a Gatorade. I can have something sweet. The sea serpent looks just like that damn thing that was one-shotting us, but it's not that thing. I'm trying to open my Gatorade without also dripping delicious Gatorade condensation all over myself. What the fuck is in these rapid rehydration drinks? Ugh. They all make me. They all give me a fucking. They make me make that face. I thought these things were called anal, and I was like, really? Well, you know what's on my mind. It's got what plants crave. Yeah, these electrolyte drinks, they're gross, man. I've never seen the movie Idiocracy, Mr. S. It's cool that you have, though. You'll get along with the people that I end up talking movies with in my chat all day. They know movies better than I do, so they would catch your reference. That wasn't a veiled, um, like, snide shot that you should be in the chat for the record. I forget people will do shit like that, so I don't think about it. He doesn't have. Yeah, he can't cast spells. Okay. I keep being told that the channel is probably going to transition away from idle video games and toward me watching old movies at some point. Like there might be a day where I just pick, okay, I'm gonna binge watch 2 or 3 old movies because I've got access to Amazon Prime right now and I have no reason to use it. But it costs $15 a month, so if I renew it, I should find a way to basically monetize having it. This isn't Canaan. Oh, this is Gasol. He told me about this spot. That one guy. Yeah, the guy Rip Van Winkle's into the future and America's dumb. I know that. I just never got around to watching it. Hmm. I never had any friends who had watched it. It turns out, guys, from the internet, what I'm learning from my lives the last 2 weeks, let's say the last 2 weeks, is that the people that I knew before I've begun to meet you all were really fucking lame and really insecure about how lame they were, and they made it my problem. That's the conclusion that I have come to. It doesn't have to be true. What are you talking about? He had the whole... What? Am I a stupid person? It said he can use it, so I guess it just doesn't when you... Fuck me dead. I'm so sorry, guys. My hands just went totally dumb there for a second and just started pressing buttons at random. What's your story? Oh my, how many years has it been since we've had visitors? Hardly anyone travels all the way out here. Cool people understand their dorks. Yeah, I've begun to meet people who realize that they're dorks and that they like the things that they like. And so it just turns out that the people who like interesting things all like things that I have never been introduced to. Let me tell you a secret. You know how chocobos love Gasol greens, right? Well, here's how to find the leader of the chocobo flock that lives in Chocobo Forest. Put a bushel of Gasol greens by the tree in the middle of the woods. If you're lucky, you may get a glimpse of that big fella. This game, in the way back, I can show it to you if you like. I may not until we have the next airship, just because traveling over there might be a pain in the ass. Didn't mean to go in here, but this game used to have a... Huh. Magic key. That's a straight up Dragon Quest convention right there. Buying magic keys to open chests is straight up Dragon Quest. But this game used to have a bank. You used to have a minimum or a maximum amount of items that you could carry around on you, right? Because system limitations, but also because they didn't want you carrying around a whole bunch of different item sets. And they were probably trying to work their way around the Final Fantasy, the first magic item, not glitch, but strategy, basically. So you can't carry all of the game's magic items on you at all time. It had a bank system. And that thing that he was talking about with the chocobos is how you access it. Okay, how do I get to Canaan? Ah, fuck me. Canaan is on the... That's not Canaan. Is it? It might be. That's probably why I went straight to it. But I didn't think it was. I thought Canaan was more to the north. Good experience is good experience. That's all that matters. Really. Right now. What the fuck? I feel like I can fit through that, but... Kyle's giant fucking head. Except that's not Kyle. Is this Mr. S? No, it's Nuestra. Nuestra, you've got a giant head. Maybe Alec can do it. Why did I talk to him? We're looking for Sid. Fuck, that's an enormous thing that was on my foot. Where the hell did that come from? I'm gonna hope that that wasn't a bug. I'm gonna hope that that was an optical illusion. Or a cricket. We're gonna hope it was a cricket. Jesus Christ, that was huge. It was like an inch long. It wasn't that big. Just don't like bugs that much. Okay, so this isn't where Sid lives. This can't... you know what? I bet they'll tell me when I walk in to the fucking... God damn it. You're dumb as hell tonight, Vincent. I have eaten adequately today. I had a tuna sandwich and half of a burrito from Taco Bell. I have eaten adequately. This is Canaan. Where's that fat ass? Where's that damn airship pilot guy? Sid, where's your damn fat ass? Hey, you. If only we had the Wheel of Time. I wonder where we'd find one of those. The Wheel of Time! With this, I can make you a new airship. Just a sec. I'll make the Enterprise into the finest airship of all. Back in a jiffy. Oh, that's cool. I was like, where are you gonna find a ship to turn into an airship? But I have a boat that I stole from some pirates. Didn't really steal it. Finished. When you're on the open ocean, press the confirm button to convert the ship into an airship. You can only make landing on water, so be careful. Sorry, I couldn't remember how to get it to land on solid ground. Sid made the Enterprise into a convertible airship. We're okay with it being only able to land in water. There's a fuckload of water on this floating continent, we've been told. This is a floating continent and not the whole world map. Which is pretty cool because this world map is about as big as the previous two games' world maps. Maybe not combined, but god damn it. Yep, responding out loud to my buddy Madge's texts isn't gonna answer his texts to him. They will get an answer, but he won't know it. Some chocobos. No, I won't. Not like that. I know better. I just talked about how I'm fine with landing on water. And then you come here and you go to this. It smells like chocobos. And then he said Gasol greens. Fat chocobo appeared. Insensitive, but you know, what else would you call something that big? And then, yeah, you can. He has a bank system like the Dragon Quest games. So like this game, it borrows a lot more. You don't need that. You don't need to use the map in the remaster, but it borrows a lot more from Dragon Quest than the previous two did. But that could be capitulating to the series that was more popular. In the West, and especially in the United States, we think about Final Fantasy being the the defining series in the genre. The genre being Japanese role-playing games, but in Japan, Dragon Quest is the defining franchise. Final Fantasy is much, much smaller as a franchise than Dragon Quest is. That's why Chrono Trigger is such a big deal, because Chrono Trigger is made by the Dragon Quest developers in the Final Fantasy style for Square. So it was supposed to be the perfect crossover, which is why it's so unfortunate that I fucking hate it so much. Because it was supposed to be perfect. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, what the fuck was the point in what you just did? I don't know either. Some will say Shaggy loathed it. Yes, Shaggy loathed it. You actually went and did it. You made it all the way around the continent on a chocobo. Here's your prize. Gnomish bread. Some bullshit that I don't want at... Oh, I didn't see there was a stair to get to him easier. Oh, there's probably armor and stuff that I want to buy from this town. I'm like running around and... What a world indeed, Madge. I know you can't hear it when I responded. I did it anyway. Oh, you can use... I should probably have that. I don't know if anybody has... I guess I know that nobody has a copy of it. Um, Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. What? Oh, okay, that's fine. It'll be fine. Oh, I didn't catch what you just said. You actually did it. You played Chrono Trigger and fucking hated it. That would have been amazing if that's what... You actually did it. You played it for as long as you could and you fucking hated it. Yeah, I still feel good about telling that game to fuck itself with an uninstall. I shouldn't. I should feel like a child. But somebody asked me what I usually play on Thursdays today, and I thought about it, and then I remembered, and then I felt good. I felt so good about deleting that fucking game. God damn it! I need 3,200 gil. That ain't gonna. That ain't likely to happen. I don't know what of these I want to keep. Who remembers? I don't remember. This is why we don't make vendor trips very often. I say that. It's probably not true. Okay, that'll just have to do. Oh, well, it did do. Light arrow, fire arrow. That would have been more useful in the last boss fight. But you're not the boss of me. Why did it say that? Why did it say that this would have been better for me? Oh, because accuracy? Oh boy. I made a bad choice. I give you a bow too. And just put everybody in the back row. It's not a bad idea. But I mean, right now, Mr. S is dual wielding a sword and an ice staff. That's pretty cool. I guess not everybody goes in the back row. Nuestra, you're not in the back row. It's tempting. It's tempting to stick Mr. S in the back row, give him a bow, and get him out of harm's way. It's tempting. You are badass. You like to be in harm's way, Mr. S. That's part of why I'm not giving you a bow and putting you in the back row, is I had a feeling that you would have a negative opinion about what that meant about your masculinity or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. What did he say to do? He said something about a desert somewhere, didn't they? What's this about? I'm gonna land right? No, no, I'm not. I'm not a masochist. I just like pain. That sounds like masoch. What happens if I do this? Nah, nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Have I been to these? Oh, these must be those. Oh, you can't go over mountains in this airship. Incremental improvements to the airships, no less. What a game. This is a better game than I gave it credit for. Where do we think is next? Should we just go back to... Should we go back to Homie? He told us to... Who gave us the thing? Go back to the king of the Argonauts? I think it was Argus was the name of this city. Damn it, Noestra. Kyle's job level. And we're up to personal level 20. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that this is a game that you really aren't going to get to level 99 before you get as many job levels as you want. I see Sid made you an airship. I am sure it will serve you well. The world is vast. You must take leave of this floating continent and see for yourself. I tried to take leave of this continent. Some say the Wheel of Time is a perpetual motion engine. In battle, a knight will protect whoever is closest to death. The fourth sconce on the right opens a hidden passage. Fourth sconce on the right. What are you talking about, sconce? What's a sconce? I know that this opens up to this, but I don't know what a sconce is. Aren't sconces like a window? Isn't that like this? The fourth sconce on the right, he said. Well, I don't know what that means, homie. We'll open a secret door. Well, there are people out here and stuff. Neato. Who knows what a fucking sconce is? Probably he's not talking about anything not in that room. Fourth sconce. Weird. Fourth sconce. Aren't sconces like candles? I don't see any damn candles. What's he talking about? Oh, it's probably the sconce that looks different. Fair enough, pal. That was not worth that juice was not worth the squeeze. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, the juice got squeezier, but we didn't need the money. We don't need money. I mean, fine. Money means we don't have to grind as much, but I was hoping for neat shit. The door is locked. Your thief skills easily open the door. Nuestra! You're a thief. Oh, hello, I'm researching elixirs. You've heard of elixirs, right? The legendary healing draft? Well, you came at just the right time. I finished brewing 2 of them. Here, take them with you. 2 elixirs. And I'm gonna rob you of 3 more. You dumb white mage. No, I'm not. There are gonna be Phoenix Downs, light arrow, and an ice helm. Some shit I don't want. What were you thinking? The door is locked. Your thief skills easily open the lock. Noestra! You're a bad person. Book of Fire. No, you're not a bad person at all. Book of Ice. Fire arrow. The time has come, Nuestra. You can go back to your natural job of scholar. Dual wield books. Fuck yeah, you are. Your natural job is actually white mage. No. But for now, Mr. S is our healer. The red mage is actually pretty sweet. Well, that was that. So he wants us to get off of this continent? I tried to get off the continent. What could be left? I went over here like this. And it freaks out. So how do you get off the continent, you think? And also, probably like that. That seemed... Oh, this is what the actual planet is going to look like in a few months. Of global warming, you see, it's going to be all flooded. Or sunken Earth, I guess that's like the plot of Sunken Earth. Is that the world looks like this? This isn't what I think anybody wanted the world to look like when we came down off of that flying continent. I don't think anybody in the party or playing the game. I didn't remember this was what... That's a ship. What if we boarded it? Wrecked ship. Nothing good. Well, I don't remember turning the encounters off, so far so good. No monsters. Oh, there's a dude. Most of the world is underwater after that huge earthquake. I was on a boat at the time. Luckily enough, I saved that young lady as she was clinging to a piece of driftwood. We're the only survivors, as far as I'm aware. The chest contained blood sword and Zeus's wrath. We like the blood sword because I'm pretty sure it has drain. If we give her a potion. Where am I? Who are you? God wasn't feeling it with this world, that's right. Oh, what is this power I feel within you? Is it light? You must be the warriors who were gifted with the powers of the crystals. Oh, thank goodness you're here. I am Arya, priestess of the Temple of Water. What happened? The Earth's power caused that great oops. Without the water crystal to protect them, the people who turned to stone and the purple were turned to stone and sent plummeting into the ocean's depths. Please take me to the Temple of Water. A shard of the water crystal remains there. If I can return it to the crystal, that might break the curse. But you're injured. I will be fine. What matters is the fate of the world. Cough. Please, I need to get to the Temple of Water. Okay. Thank you. Usually when we lie in bed, we're the Warriors of Grey. If you're familiar with Futurama, I've been making reference to the neutral people. My gut tells me I've got no strong feelings one way or the other. So water temple, I suspect, is probably this way. Like if I were going to put a water temple someplace, I'd probably put it on the big landmass that I can see right now. No, it's probably in the temple that I said. That's probably a temple, like a place that I don't want to go yet. The little sprite is freaking out to keep up. That's funny. Thank goodness, the light has not yet left this shard completely. Arya carefully took the crystal shard. Okay. Fine. Come, we must take this shard to the cavern north of here. Okay. What this about? KO'd. This is not always the same. You guys do not always put the KO on the left and the Heelys on the right. It's not always the same. Anyway, we continue. How's our hell? Hell yeah, let's do this. We'll go into the cavern. If we don't return, tell my wife Hilda. Hello. That's the neutrals from Futurama, right? Tell my wife I told her hello. I forgot that that's more betters. Yeah, that's the same episode. Good reference. Thank you for Maestra. I need you to not be a Kyle right now. Alec, I need you to take damage for the people who aren't you. Well, they have lower health than you, pal. Mr. S, job level 54. Maestra, job level 7. What do we got here? This door is sealed to prevent outsiders from entering the inner sanctum. It can only be opened by a priestess of the water temple. It's too bad I don't know one of them. Here, I guess if I turn the chat on. Sorry about that, Greenie. I couldn't see my chat. Yes, I got 500. Thank you, Costa, for celebrating with me. Sorry that I didn't see the chat, guys. I'm sorry to hear that the past couple of days have been difficult, but I am glad to see, I am glad to hear that I am having a positive impact on your life. Greenie. Hello again, Mel. I game too. Yes, I game as well. Aria kneels and murmurs a prayer. I forgot to check my chat, so thank you, YouTube, for it working, and thank you, Greenie, and thank those of you who have engaged with the chat. It doesn't always work, so I forget to look at it. You guys have had a truly positive impact on one poor idiot's life today, and I really, really appreciate it. I've never thought of myself as a sad sack. I have refused to identify or be identified as a sad sack, and today is the first time in my life that has proved to be a choice that I'm not proud of, but that was the right choice. It was the right choice. That's right, Mel. This is an extremely relaxing game. So relaxing. Yep. The goal here is to chill out. Sometimes I get to deep, hard subjects. Maybe choose your words better, Vincent. But sometimes I get to difficult subjects on this stream, but that's not the goal here. Is just to relax and enjoy this actually very difficult old game. Fuck. Mr. S, why? I'm making this game more difficult on myself than absolutely necessary by not doing a lot of grinding. I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of time running around in circles. The minimum necessary to get through the narrative of the game. And then if we have to stop to grind levels on the final boss, we'll do that, because that's just a part of the game. But otherwise, yeah, the goal is just to relax. This game's got such beautiful pixel art, such beautiful, beautiful art. Thank you for being here. It's very cool of you. Thank you for those likes, guys. Really. I don't acknowledge them often enough. I realized that I hadn't acknowledged them. That's why I even looked to see if the chat was working. I hadn't acknowledged to see if anybody else was here with me, and that's rude. So thank you. It's just so cool. Eventually, this will stop being an experience that you hear me talking about how cool and unique and different this is from my life experience. Eventually, I'll get used to it, but I don't want to. I just don't want that day to come where it doesn't hit me the same anymore. Oh man, already out of spell slots. The spell slots are really. It is adjustment, Mr. S. It is. And thank you for being here. Real quick, while you've done that, while I'm thinking about it. Oh, it won't let me on this in this stream. So never mind. It is an adjustment. And I guess I'm just trying to share how long it's taking me to adjust to it. And I'm not perfect. I'm a quick learner and a fast study, but that doesn't mean that everything comes naturally to me. There we go. Attack. No, attack Alec. Not for any particular reason. Well, I mean, he's the tank. Not because his name is Alec. It's so cool. The dual wield looks so cool in this game. It looks a little bit. I like it a little bit more than in 2. You don't get um, you don't get double the attacks, not fully double the attacks. So it's not as overpowered, I guess. I don't even think that it was overpowered in 2. Bam, 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 bam. Mr. S's job level. And yeah, I just love watching these numbers go up every few fights, struggling through the fights. 'Cause these are tough. Damn it. No, not that. As you see, I'm getting better at not doing all of my healing. Wait a minute. I feel like this is how I got in here. But anyway, shit. I'm not doing all of my healing in combat anymore because that's only useful in Final Fantasy II, and we're not playing that anymore. And I've confronted that. I've confronted that habit, and I feel good about it. Finally breaking that stupid habit that I picked up from uh, PS1 days of long loading screens whenever you go to open menus. That's not a thing anymore, and it was a habit that I wasn't happy with. Only healing in combat. It's just cool to be able to. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's just cool to get to be able to adjust to a new reality in public with people that are going to be positive and encouraging about it. Because like so many times when you say something nice like, oh, I like at a job, I like working here, the culture is nice here, that's all that you need to say for the culture to show itself as toxic. And so often when you compliment people or you say something positive, you say something nice, they take it as carte blanche or permission to do something horrible. And I just like that I haven't experienced that in a long, long time. A long, long time. Now, probably my attitude, my being a little bit irascible and a little bit difficult to approach for a few months while I had fully given up on ever reaching 500. I don't even like to think of them as subs, but that's what they're called, 500 subs. It was my fault. I was irascible and difficult to like. I was aggressive and confrontational, and not everybody likes to be confronted. But I have calmed down dramatically. A lot of that is the influence of Madge, Mr. S, other people, but really it's the influence of those two taking the direct involvement in my life. And it's not something that I'm asking for everyone to do. Really, I'm not asking for anyone to get into a line to take that kind of involvement, but they wanted it. They insisted on it. I'm not saying I even resisted it. Um, I didn't resist it because I needed it. I knew what I needed in order to put on the show that they and you, those of you here with me today, and those in the future audience want, need. I was thinking about it today as I was in the Dollar Tree trying not to cry. Gratitude for. I got like 80 subs today. My analytics are going to look ridiculous tomorrow. That spike is going to look silly. Oh, come on, please. It's going to look silly. I don't think I've ever gotten more than 30 in a day. And so today's work is just going to look absolutely silly in a way that's going to make me, any other day, it would make me feel like, how do you wake up tomorrow? I did make it to 500 subs, Nuestra. I'm, I've, I was just kind of rambling about how I'm happy about it too, and I don't really know how to, I don't really know how to react yet, because I went so long believing that it would never happen, and then telling myself, be patient, like it will never happen, and it'll happen. Just be faithful, just trust, just follow, do what's in your heart to do, and it'll come. And I've watched so much. It has happened. 500 has happened. And now we set our sights at 1,000, and then I don't care after that. I don't. That's all that I need for YouTube to take me seriously. And after that, I just want to make a quality product that continues to get better. That's what matters to me. And yes, I believe that I do got this. I did not believe, I was telling Mr. S about this today because I was crying, and I had given up. I did not believe around May, something like that. I didn't believe anymore. I thought that it was me. Temperamentally, I'm just not suited for my own dreams. I'll never get this. It just won't happen. And it's happening. It's a day at a time. It's still an adventure. It's still a journey. It's still push-ups, metaphorically speaking. But now I've got people that care. People that have my back. Not at my back necessarily, but it's different. Thank you, Vito. Yeah, that is you, Nuestra. You're my scholar. You are dual wielding books. You're hitting people with a lightning and a fire book, and it's funny to me. So that's what you're doing. You have a George Washington wig and everything. It's amazing. It's incredible. I couldn't be happier about this whole stupid juxtaposition. My whole life, I've played these games, and I've like Final Fantasy VI has an absolutely absurdly large cast, like 16 or 20 players characters, and I've always wanted to know enough people to be able to give them the names of the people in my life, and I've never had 4 people in my life to name my JRPG characters after. Now I'm starting to know enough people and owe enough gratitude and want to memorialize enough people that I'm going to have to start playing a game with like Final Fantasy Tactics roster or something. And talk about dreams come true. Yes, Oyster, you do look sexy with the George Washington wig. Crystal water, may you regain your light. Arya returns the faintly gleaming shard to the crystal. That was funny. That made me laugh. Uh, Watch out, Arya says. Oh no! Ark! Arya! Alec. Arya, no! What? You do not lack for luck, it seems. That cursed arrow was meant for you. I am the Kraken, tasked by Master Zandy himself to ensure that this crystal never regains its former light. You will not leave here alive! The monster attacked! I love that they need to tell me that the monster attacked. I do not have the MP for this fight, and I don't know. That's what I thought. Let's fix that. And let's see if I'm right about what I just did. Vulnerable to lightning. This is the first game that lets you rather tells you what the enemy's vulnerabilities are. So that makes me think that this might be the first game in the series where they actually had vulnerabilities. Please don't. God damn it. We are so weak against magic damage. The last 5 people have told us we won't leave alive. This isn't gonna work the way I want, but I'm playing it on my phone, Vito. I'm streaming it from my phone. I'm screencasting directly to YouTube from my phone, and I'm using a PS4 controller to manipulate it. Whew. I do not like how... No, I really do not like how this fight is going. Yeah, I wasn't sure it was going to work, and it works incredibly well. Way better than I ever anticipated. I don't know if any phone does it. I have a Galaxy S24 Ultra. I'm not bragging. Um, but uh, what I was reading online suggested that every phone should be able to do this. Modern phones, like recent phones, because I don't know about iPhones. I know that the Play Store, all of these games that I'm doing this with from the Play Store can be done like this, and that's actually a remarkable number of games. I was really impressed with the library of games that work with the controller. It's going to be a lot of ports, but it's still a pretty good number of games. Some of them can be really frustrating and not work, and you'd think they would. Whatever. This is silly, but I'm really trying to get this fight over with as quickly as possible, because there we go. That. But yeah, the scholar and the hunter and the knight are unique jobs, like unique classes to this. They're called jobs, but they're unique to this game. They're introduced with this game. And the scholar is cool. It does double damage with items. So Maestro was just blasting that boss for 1,000 damage with an item. Light has returned to the crystal. My purpose is fulfilled. Thank you for everything. Arya, stay with us. This title is yours. It is imbued with the power of water. Title. Oh, did you give us more new jobs? Just as I was getting used to the jobs that we've got. Received a title from Arya that holds the power of water. Geomancer, Dragoon, Viking, Black Belt, Dark Knight, Evoker, and Bard. This is where this game, where I was talking about the balance issues. Arya, hang in there. It's my time. You must continue your journey without me. The world needs light to dispel the darkness. Do this for me. Bring back peace. Arya! Farewell. No, Arya! And then dies. Because Final Fantasy is the grown-up JRPG. Another earthquake. It's too dangerous to stay here. We can't just leave Arya. Oh, the party is going to argue amongst themselves. Ah! And it's dramatic. And the story is... This story is actually better than I thought it was. Oh, convenient that we landed in a river and not on a mountain, since Sid forgot how to make airships that can take off from mountains. Well, from land. I guess everybody cool? Oh, not only is everybody cool, but they rescued us. Oh, you're finally awake. 3 days is a long time to sleep. You don't say. Where are we? This is Amur, the town of water. My grandpa found you all collapsed in the ruins in the temple. The companion graveyard. We do have quite a busy companion graveyard. I'm glad you think it's cool, Vita. We've been out for 3 days. Huh. That can go away. Sorry, I know you can't see it. I had an achievement across my screen. Why did I do that? So stressed out about sleeping for 3 days straight. Gaming has way fewer trolls. I don't know if you guys can see my face. I can see that I'm showing my face while I'm gaming, but sometimes YouTube doesn't show it. YouTube is, they're working on it, but it's still pretty buggy. But yeah, the trolls are a lot less bothersome. And then before, either tonight or I guess it was last night, I haven't even been able to see my chat at all. So that I'm able to see you guys is almost, I feel like it's you guys more than it's anything I'm doing. It feels like I just woke up from a vivid dream. Seems like no one remembers the earthquake or that they turned to stone. Interesting. I'll tell you who put that funny looking chain on your ship. It was Goldor, that's who. Well, that wasn't very nice. Legend states 4 warriors from the world of darkness came and fractured the light of the crystal. Goldor thought that you might be those warriors. He wasn't going to take any chances with his crystal, so he grounded your ship here. Well, thank you for telling me. Goldor is obsessed with wealth. His entire manor is made of gold, but he's so paranoid of thieves. He keeps almost every door locked shut. Goldor's manor? Sure, I know it. It's in the mountains south of this town. Be careful of the bog, though. It's a bottomless marshland. If you fall in, you'll never get out. Yes, we will play the piano. Now that's a toe tapper. Come on, everyone, let's boogie. Oh, it's like hilarious ragtime, too. If I try to share the soundtrack with you, no matter how low I turn it down, it will, it basically, it shouts over my onboard microphone, and I need to be charging my phone right now. Actually, I forgot about that. I forgot to set that up. I can't charge my phone and have a microphone in it, so if I'm going to be talking about how I don't have a microphone, and so you don't get to hear the soundtrack, which is Obuo Nuametsu, I think is how you say his name, and he's a legend. He's one of the very, very best video game composers there is. So it would be cool if I could share the music with you, but the music gets copyrighted instantly, and also it'll wash out my mic, so that's all you'll be able to hear. We're almost there. There we go. If Alec is going to be so awesome as to provide this battery bank, I should use it instead of sitting here and forgetting that I had not plugged in my phone yet. Alright, here we go. Seconds away. Sorry about that. That was cool. Yeah, I did that at 19% battery. Probably the right choice. What do you got to say, old man? Goldor is not to be trifled with. He's so strong, not even magic works on him. Well, a pair of Levygrass shoes will get you over the bottomless bog easily. Didn't that eccentric old Delilah have a few pair? If you want to check, she lives down in the sewers. I guess this game, it's so funny. This game won't let you talk to the bartenders. I guess they don't even want to give you the thought of an option of buying beer. This is a game for children. Good to see you up and about. All's well that ends well, huh? That's what they say. Sorry for imposing on your hospitality, miss. Thanks for everything. Miss, that's clearly a child. Don't thank me, thank Grandpa. You're such a gentleman, Alec. It's the man who rescued Aria. Where's Miss Aria? Did something? Oh, I see. This is regrettable news indeed. But Aria wanted you to bring back light to the world. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Heard that, sir. So it's a crystal you're after, huh? I heard Goldor has one. His manor is south of here, beyond the bottomless bog. So I'm beginning to think that I have two quests ahead of me. I have two things that I gotta do. I gotta deal with this Goldor boy to get my boat back. Once monsters started coming out of the sewers, the town elders had them sealed up. I'm pretty sure Gil has the key. You've seen his brigade of 4 old-timers, right? Huh. No, I haven't. And that moved me to in front of her, so this is obviously an important dialogue. We have a legend here in our village. It says that 4 warriors will appear to bring balance to the forces of light and darkness. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Horrific. Off we go! What was that? Who were those guys? Thank you for asking exactly what I wanted to know. Whoever wrote that particular dialogue box put in that dialogue box exactly what I wanted to know. Oh, don't mind them. They're harmless. Those fellows just think they're the four warriors of legend. Do they now? If you're looking for info, I suggest the tavern. All the blabbermouths in town hang out there. That's where I woke up, pal. It's a Thursday for the Warriors of Light. What happens to be the problem, youngsters? We need to get into the sewers to retrieve some levygrass shoes. The sewers? Oh, no, you can't go in there. Too many monsters. That's why they're sealed, don't you see? Look, we're on a mission and we need to find the final crystal. This is important. Did you say crystal? So you four are the real warriors of legend. Oh, here they come. I wish you could hear the soundtrack. It's so stupid. It's like hilarious clown music almost. I can't rendition it. It's flute. Did you hear that? These kids think they're the chosen ones. Ha ha. Don't they know that's us? They seem so convinced it's them. They seem dead set on getting into those sewers. Guess we gotta beat them to it. Yeah, beat them to it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Understood. I'll lead the way to the sewers. Don't fall behind, youngsters, says Gil. Oh, I don't get the choice but to not fall behind. I am not in control of what's happening right now. Warriors of Bud Light, more likely. That's right. Now, where's that keyhole? Ah! Clunk. There you go. Follow the waterway down and you'll find the sewer entrance. Don't get in over your heads, you hear? Don't tell me what not to do, I guess. It doesn't really work when he's giving you good advice. Eat your veggies! Found Gasol greens. I guess I can rob them of their Gasol greens. Which is something I would want on the original. On the NES had, let's just say, system limitations. So that you couldn't carry all the items in your inventory. You had to use a bank system. For those of you who didn't hear me say that earlier. What is this about? I just found a whole... Did I just find a whole bunch of rogue stuff? Alright. We're going to move off Knight because Dragoon is too cool not to do. No, I made a bad choice. How about Viking? Nope, not that either. So we're going to stay Knight because I don't have the weapons. That's clever. But we're not dual wielding. We're a Knight. Yeah, have a little bit of dignity. We're going to get him to 99 at Red Mage because that's just too cool not to do. Oh my, there are spells in here I didn't realize I got. That's the black belt. I don't have that weapon. Yeah. Fuck it. We can make him the Dark Knight. No, we can't. He doesn't have a sword that he can use? Interesting. Actually. Cool. I am not an expert of this game. I know a lot about the other games, but 3 and 4 are the two that I have played the least, as far as know the least about. Okay. I actually kind of don't want Kyle to be a thief forever. How about Geomancer, because it looks silly. I don't have any weapons for it. I don't remember what Evoker does. I don't have any weapons for this either. Oh boy! The Bard is cool, but we're not going to do that. And you're staying that for now. Did you get anything for this? Yeah, you can use black spells as the Evoker. You can use a fuckload of black spells. Good news. That's what I wanted you doing. So, because this is, like, it's more of the original Final Fantasy, they have some serious balance issues with these jobs, where some of the jobs are hero classes of the other jobs. So they have some, like, the whatever this is, it's called Knight or whatever, is the upgraded version of the warrior, so there's no point in ever having a warrior again in your party. And then the evoker is the upgraded version of the black mage. And for other people, that's problematic. I don't know what they were thinking doing it that way, unless the idea was that they thought that people were going to do a fuckload more grinding than what I'm doing between story beats. And why? What did I just buy? I swear to God, I must have bought a shield. Okay. And we gotta go do some grinding because we don't have enough money for the new weapons and armor. So what time is it? Let's find out. Heading into 11. Wow, I have been working a lot today if I'm this tired and it's only 11. I didn't see what you said, most recent Mr. S. Tell my wife, Hilda. I saw that. I didn't see the Hilda part. That's funny. In my head. Because your wife, Hilda, the Lamia version or the other one? I didn't even look at. Yeah, I did. 20 minutes till 11. Great. What a great day. What a fantastic day it's been. And again, we could we could compliment the pacing of this game. What a great job they've done in you don't have white spell or black spells. You have summons. Why did it say you had black spells? Well, I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. I guess the evoker doesn't cast black spells. I'm confused now. It's almost like up until this point in the game, they're saying, "Oh yeah, you thought you were getting more of the first Final Fantasy. Yeah, no. Okay, fine. Here's more of the first." And then it opens up into this, and they say, "Haha, just kidding. You don't know what anything does anymore." I'm okay with that. It allows for replay value. How do I cast your spells? Kyle, give me your secrets. Explain to me how you work. I'm assuming that the game manual would have done that back in the day. Is there not a fucking spell store in this town? Am I dumb? It's entirely possible that I'm dumb. Oh boy. There's not a magic store in this? Interesting. They made such weird choices in the development of this game. Okay, so I come here and there's a chain on my ship, so I can't leave. We knew that was coming. We come down here and they said swamp to the south. That's probably where Goldor is. I know. We're going into the sewers eventually. I know. I remember that. I just wanted to see if I could figure out how to make summon work. I can't. So, Kyle, Bud, I don't have any interesting classes to give you, and this might kill us. This thing is tough. I guess I can just put you back to Hunter. But I was kind of wanting to use spells. I was wanting to use the new series of classes we got. Whatever. You go back to Ranger. It's not called Hunter. Cool. Cool. That works for me. We'll get Mr. S to level 99 with Red Mage because why not? I don't know what it'll get us, but it'll be cool. I'm certain of that. And is this the bottomless swamp? Is that what it looks like? Oh, you guys hit so hard. Thank you. And then they barely do any damage whatsoever to Alec. It's hilarious. So back up to town. We're going to have to grind for a little while, which isn't particularly entertaining. Like, maybe. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Swing! Oh, that's not so bad. Those aren't nearly as powerful as that dragon. That wasn't so bad at all. Okay. And yeah, really we're just trying to upgrade our gear. So what else is around? Is there anything else around to stumble on to find? I don't know. I actually don't remember anything about this game moving forward. I know I beat it. I can God damn it. I can remember that I beat it, but I don't remember anything else about it moving forward. I didn't even remember that it was on a floating continent. Probably not something that one should fess up to. But this is basically, it's like the first time for me as well. Damn it. Kyle! Oh, that's not Kyle. That's Nuestra. Nuestra! I don't like it when you guys skip out on experience. Alright, we're gonna save because the game is just waiting. It's just waiting to throw me a punitive, capricious wipe just to do it. And it will. Don't think it won't. I promise you. The second you think, we're good, I can just hold down the attack button and not even worry about taking damage, you look up and everybody is, I almost said stoned. Everybody's petrified. Everybody's stoned. And then they got petrified. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Whee! I like seeing that experience go up. And I could cheat. I could turn our yields up so that this takes less time. But where's the fun in that? This world, by the way, makes the map makes a lot more sense to me. It looks more like a world. But it should, because the other one wasn't a world, it was a continent. That I guess had been shaped in the way that it was shaped, is shaped. By ancient magics. Birdman! Oh, that's not what I thought was going to happen. So maybe there's nothing that I want to deal with up here. And they've all been telling me that I need to go to the south, and I thought that I was going to be undergeared to handle the sewer, but we might be alright. Just go ahead and try it. Oh my god, so much damage. Just head back to town and use the inn. Jeez. So much damage. Dudes, why? Take less damage. Can't be the Warriors of Light if you're not a little high. Gotta take the edge off. What do they say? Round the sharp edges. Woo-hoo. They hit so hard. We just need better gear. Or more health. Need to be just a little bit higher level. Really love it if Alec wanted to get in between some of those attacks and the enemy, but here we are. Still fighting, still standing. Not for long. Mr. S with the overheal. We love it. Yes, Kyle. I like the Ranger a lot. I like Kyle being a Ranger a lot. It's a cool class. Whee! Go hit the end. It's so cool that my chat is actually working. My chat actually working. Seeing those likes go up. That feels so nice. Guys, I don't know how to articulate just how it's not even about gratifying. It's not about gratifying. It's about just how much I appreciate the opportunity to do this. I talk about it almost on every live now that I do at night when I play these, but this is all I ever wanted, man. I didn't know that this was a thing that people will do, sit and watch a live stream of a game that maybe they don't want to play, or listen to somebody talk about a subject that's dear to their heart, or just hang out together, spend our days together on the internet, get through the doldrums of work together. I didn't realize it was a thing that I could do until very recently, and then doing it has been a fight. It's been a fight for me for months, years of my life, and just to be able to relax into it like this, to know that I can do it, to look forward to it, having something to look forward to. Look, as a homeless person, having something to look forward to was the most difficult part. Waking up every day and knowing that I had nothing to look forward to was the most difficult part of this whole thing. It wasn't the food, it wasn't the cold, it wasn't the winter, it hasn't been the summer. It's not money. It's having nothing to look forward to. And I don't know that everybody really appreciates that. Like, that's what makes life worth living, is waking up and having something that you want to do to look forward to. Having something that you dread to look forward to is terror. It's kind of like the opposite of hope. Like, hope is that thing that you can look forward to, even if you can't affect it on your own, even if you can't make it get closer to you, you can look forward to it. Like, that's kind of what hope is, I think. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's kind of what I think hope is. And I went a long time. I'm so happy you're here. I went a long time manufacturing hope for myself, to the point that I didn't even realize it until way late in the process that I'd even given up hope. I'd even begun to live almost defiant of hope. And that's not a story that people want to participate in. That's a hard watch. Someone with no hope. I get that. What dis? Oh, that's those four idiots have met 8 friends. So maybe we heal. Come on now. Help! Hey, those old timers from earlier. We can just leave them to fight on their own. We can't just leave them to fight on their own. I was like, wow, that's surprisingly callous. I don't know if any of these does AoE damage. Doesn't appear. That's all good. Pop, 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 pop. The books are so funny to me. Nice. That turned out to be easier even than I anticipated. Hell yeah. And I thought it was going to be pretty easy because of the AoE spell. We would have been goners without your help. We owe you one. I guess this proves we're not the legendary heroes after all. Such a shame. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Ha ha ha. If you say so, old man. Thanks for the help. Creepy ginger weirdos, man. Creepy ginger weirdos. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Love that happened. I feel like when the rogue is in the party, it should automatically. Oh, that's not a rogue. Never mind. But I feel like when the rogue is in the party, it should automatically show you the hidden walls, tunnels, those, whatever those are called. Doo 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 doo, kicking ass. And I'm looking forward to waking up and doing it again tomorrow. And there will come a time where I feel like I don't have anything to say, that I don't have anything to like build on what I was saying yesterday, and then I'll just go live anyway, because it's about, building on something, but it's not always about having something to say. I'm not a lecturer. I'm not a teacher. I'm here to, like, this stream is as much about standing in solidarity with my second and third shift workers, like my guy Mr. S, work that I used to do, as it is about helping uh, helping my friends fall asleep who just need something to relax to. Neat. Hammer. He probably can't wear a hammer. Can't wear a hammer. Okay, so the hammer, those new, now I'm starting to get weapons for the new classes that I've got. Like I got that claw, and we got a hammer now. But one thing, I guess if Final Fantasy 3 were to get slack, like if we were to say, okay, well let's give it slack for the balance issues and for the pacing issues as far as giving you new jobs, because it does really feel like you get new jobs right on top of one another, so that you barely have time to even learn how they're unique, let alone experiment with them. If that's true, the reason it's true is because nobody had ever done anything like this before. The jobs that you can change. My, what have we here? Are you looking for old Delilah? Yes. We were hoping to borrow her Levigrass shoes. Do you know where she might be? Wow, we're smart. Why? Delilah's me. Kya. So you youngins think you're the legendary warriors? I see. You sure don't look the part if you ask me. But if you insist, here are the shoes you desire. Catch! Oh, please tell me that Alec has good hands. Please tell me that Alec has good hands. Watch out! Oh, those shoes were a trap. How could you tell? Just a hunch. Nah, I'm just joshing. I've seen the real shoes before. Delilah, stop. These youngsters are telling the truth. I'll vouch for them. Oh, my word. I took you for liars. My mistake. Would you give them your Levigrass shoes? If you gents trust them, then I'll take your word on it. Here, these are the real shoes. Obtain Levigrass shoes. That was weird, but I'm glad that they jumped out and helped us after we helped them. Now we can get across the bottomless bog and find the last crystal. Put on Levigrass shoes. You four may not be the chosen warriors, but you are true heroes at heart. Thank you. Ah ha ha, it was nothing. We best be off. Hang on tight. I'll teleport us out of here in no time. Whoopee! Rup. That's interesting that I took the time to buy teleport, and all the dungeons that we've been in are teleporting us out at the end. Someone must have bitched between 2 and 3. Clearly, someone bitched about it. Some journalist, somebody interior of the team. Okay. Is it time? Are they finally gonna make it make sense to change my classes? That's what I'm trying to say. I don't have enough money. I just don't have enough money for the new jobs. So yeah, we're just gonna keep moving. Just keep this ball rolling. And if I get on to grinder, if I get on to grinder, um, no, if I get on to grind, am I not charging? Yeah, some other time, should I do that, um, I'll just record it, not live, and I'll post it to the channel, so it's there in case I talk about it, or talk through it. Whee! Oh, okay, straight into the next dungeon. The door is locked. About that. Yikes. We just ate a whole lot of damage right to begin this fight. Maybe turn this off. Kyle, what's that say, 20? Kyle's job level is 20. Here's the thing, though, Kyle. Nuestra, nope, is no longer going to be a scholar for the time being. You're going to be a thief. Yes. Yes. I like that. In large part because your thief skills easily open the lock. Oh, you motherfucker of a game. Why? Okay. Thankfully, I went ahead and walked through the room, not to see if there was anything hidden in the room, but to see if they did the all of the floors are spawn point tiles thing that they used to do. And they haven't done that at all in the remasters. It seems like they've taken that completely out of the remasters. Yowza, we just do not have good magic defense. Steal? You can steal? Scram. I bet Scram automatically leaves the fight. Well, that's interesting. I wish I'd thought about having a rogue in the party sooner. Yeah, this place does look like Donald Trump designed it. It's incredibly tacky, all gold and stuff. And I just between you and me, I would almost anticipate. I most certainly would not be surprised if Gold Dawn or whatever his name is. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he were a Donald Trump parody when we get to him. If he looks like Donald Trump, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Because this was in either '89 or '90, and he was a pop culture figure. He was the pop culture figure that we made fun of when we made a fun of tacky opulence in the '80s too. What do we got here? Statues. Okay. But yeah, the yellow is almost difficult enough to look at that it hurts. Ooh, I'm running out of heals. I need to be careful. Aye, that's fine. I've not been paying attention to my heals, my spell slots. Stole a gold needle. Gold needle are valuable. I don't know why I didn't have this on auto and speed up before. Probably like I could have prevented that happen. Like, oh boy. I don't know why Phoenix Down is so far down the list. Thank you. Yikes. We're gonna barely survive this fight. Yes, Barrage is sweet. I might move Kyle off of Hunter. No, no, I won't because I'm in the dungeon. I didn't buy anything in town. I didn't buy new gear. Oh, but we have 500 HP, so high potions make sense. Yay, character progression. Easily unlocks the lock. Damn it, none of these rooms is going to have anything in it. So opulent. Nothing in it. I bet this is a... Hmm. I'm not sure why you have to ask those questions, Madge, buddy, but I also know that you're not in the chat with me, or you're not in the stream with me, so you don't know I'm talking to you. I got a friend who's texting me, and he knows I'm in here. It's just funny to me. Couldn't steal. I don't need to be stealing golden uh, needles over and over again. I don't need them. But I like doing it, so I am. That one, oh, nice. It worked. The Bayrage. chilly enough, I gotta get inside my blanket. That's always a good feeling. It's hard to sleep in really warm conditions. It's hard to stay asleep. You get all wet and you start sticking to the inside of the sleeping bag. It's horrible. It's not that bad. It's just hard to stay asleep for me. What are these things? More gold needles. I'm beginning to think that there's a theme here to what we can steal from this stuff. And so I'm also anticipating that the steel loot tables are going to make less sense than they'll make in future games. 9 is the best as regards steel loot tables, but I think that's because your main character, Zidane, is a thief. So they didn't want to make your main character's main ability useless. So they really sat down and took the time to make it work. Okay, now they said he's so strong, he doesn't take damage. That's what the people in town said. They said, this guy's such a badass, and I'm going to end up accidentally using all my potions like a big stoop. Yep, there he did it. All right. So there's a possibility that I'm not prepared for this. You think I'm going to give up my crystal over my dead body? What's your deal, Goldor? He's definitely not a Donald Trump reference, that's for sure. Oh, I should have put Noistra back to the scholar. But so far so good. We're hurting him plenty. I thought they said he was impervious to damage or something. This fight ain't gonna last long the way it's going for him. We're doing a lot more damage than I think he was prepared for. Okay, that hurt. No, not that. How could you do that? I want to hear that crack, 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 crack noise. So bad. Let's do this. There we go. This is almost a competent party. This is working like I've played a video game before. No shit. Do it. Kill him. Avenge this town. Also, unlock our boat from those chains. Wow, you've got a lot of health, sir. I'm impressed at your sit-ups. What is your regimen? There we go. No, sir, I do not think I will have seconds. Mr. S is up to 65, 34 more levels. No, not my crystal. I'll smash it before I hand it over. Ha! The crystal broke into 1,000,000 pieces. Not the crystal. How could you? Now it will be yours. Now it will never be yours. Mwahaha! And then he dies on the altar like a fucking psychopath. Goldor dropped the key to unlock the something. The curse is lifted and the airship can be flown once more. Huh. Our ship is unchained, but the crystal's gone. What do we do now? I don't know either. But I do appreciate this shortcut. That was an actually kind of elaborate little dungeon, that guy, like hideout that Goldor made for himself. How do you, like, if you don't figure out how to get through the secret walls, What does this place look like to you, I wonder? Don't need to steal. I don't need that many gold needles. Doesn't benefit me to have that many gold needles. Gold needles get rid of petrification. You don't get petrified that often. Yeah, what's this about? Why is there so much Goldor Mansion if he and his crystal were in the hidden section of the basement? Why you got so much house, Goldor? Mr. S just chewing through those red mage levels. We love it. Oh. We love it because the decision to go red mage was totally arbitrary, actually. Not to go red mage initially, but to stay red mage. Oh, confused does not come off when they take damage, I guess. That's unpleasant. It could be worse. Damn. Levels 23. Fuck yeah. Good stat gains. We like it. Also, dudes, I'm getting tired. How are we doing for time? Hour and a half. Oh, okay. Um, I'll stick it out. I'll stick it out. It's a half hour. I was like, man, I'm tired, but I can do a half hour. The point, golden sword, golden sword, golden. I'm beginning to see a theme here. The point is to stand in solidarity with my guys, so I don't have to be. I don't have to be entertaining. I'm here to be in Wyvern calls is cool. I'm here to be in solidarity with my second shift workers. I did it forever. Did it forever. And if I'm tired, I'm just tired. No one's asking me to be or do anything, and it's a relaxed stream. Yes, I have to talk myself through these emotions. I do. I spent a long time alone. I say this a lot, but it's important to contextualize because we don't always know when the people around us are eccentric or lonely. And I'm eccentric because I spent so much time alone, not because I wanted to be different or because I didn't know that I was becoming different. I knew, did my best, given the circumstances. Oh, excuse me. I really appreciate all the outpouring of love and support that I've gotten this week, though. It's really special, and I am especially able to appreciate it because nothing bad happened. Nobody felt like, God damn it. Oh, let me send you money because something terrible happened to you. Or, oh, let me take an interest in your life because something terrible has recently happened. No. If anything, people have taken an interest and wanted to be here because good things have started happening to me. Good things have started happening, not just to me, but the people who take the time to stick around me. And that's gratifying. Right there, that's gratifying. Being able to wake up and I didn't see my guy today. I haven't seen my guy in a few days who went under the knife with appendicitis. So I am still praying for him, still hoping for a speedy recovery. But if he's not a typical doom scroller, he may not run across my stuff except on the weekends. So we just finger crossed. We offer him a prayer in our hearts, and we hope the appendicitis doesn't take him from his wife, because his wife was there for him, and we want people who have loving community to have loving community, and we want people that don't have loving community to have loving community. We want everyone to be and feel loved, and that we might be the royal we here. I might be speaking for you, those of you who are listening, or those of you in the future. Or I might not. But I most certainly hope that he's okay. I believe he will be. He came out of surgery. Um, not came out of surgery and told me. He told me the next day that he had made it out of surgery alive. So I'm just hoping out loud, speak it into being, that he has a speedy and largely pain-free recovery. He was worried because he's been working on his abs and felt like he was just getting his body to where he felt like he wanted it, and now they're gonna cut open the muscles of his abdomen, and he was concerned about that. And there's nothing wrong with being concerned about that. So I hope he has a speedy recovery. I hope the incisions were tiny. I hope they did as little damage as possible. And I hope he's able to get back on his feet and get back to doing the things he loves as soon as possible. For some people, get back on your feet and get back to work is what they want. I would have wanted that until very recently. I do want it, even now. You know, in the mornings, like when my battery's dead, or I don't feel like I have anything particularly interesting to say. It's, all right, up and at 'em. Get up, record something, go somewhere, make it happen. It's not going to happen for you, but it might happen to you if you're not careful. And I'm gonna hope and pray that I don't get the same situation I got all day, where after the hour mark my chat just stops working entirely. Just gonna hope and keep moving on. Yeah, I agree. Hope is not proactive. Testing, testing. Thank you, Mel, for letting me know that it's working. I appreciate that. This isn't the same as my. This isn't the same as my fountains. This is much more about the visual um, than the sharing one another with one another. But thank you for trusting that I actually wanted uh, to be able to interact with you should you want it. I find this so relaxing, so smooth, so chill. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, don't do that. That was the mistake you made last time. It turned out to not be a mistake, but that is why you don't have the weapons and armor you want. You can't wear these because these aren't to the class you want. Lame. Okay. I knew that. I didn't also decide what other classes I wanted to try. I will take that. Oh, yes, I will take that. I should take that too. Man, this shit's expensive. How much time do you guys think I'm doing running around in circles? A lot. They think I'm doing a lot of that. All right, Alec, you get to be something else. Where did it go? Dragoon. You get to be the dragoon because we have a spear. Yeah, that'll do, pig. Nope. Yep. I don't know why I did that, because I did it. I don't know why I did it. It was hard. Sure, you heroes may have some strength and smarts and skills and more magic than us, but I bet we're more popular with the ladies. Ha ha ha. If you're looking for info, I suggest the tavern. Never lose that determination you showed in the sewers. Keep up that determination. You youngsters can do anything you set your minds to. You really thought I used teleport to get us out? No, no, no. That was just an otter shroom. Ah ha 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 ha. Don't get cocky. We're heroes too. If you say so, old man. If you say so. You did us a boon. I don't know that I would call that even heroic. Okay. Uh, I want to go to the tavern before I do this. There's no sense in doing this right now. At least it still works, but I should go to the tavern. Can I land on this? No. Can I land in here? Yeez. Okay. So, what's the tavern got for us? This is probably not the tavern. This might be, though. Going to the speakeasy in the back of the hotel. It feels like I just woke up. Yep. I remember you telling me that. Come back. Legend states 4 warriors. Yep, we dealt with Goldor already, guys. Goldor is obsessed. We dealt with Goldor. Wait, your ship can fly in the air? So you knew it could fly, but you still felt the need to clarify in the air as though one of us didn't know what fly means. Oh boy. Roll my damn eyes. Okay, so where do I want to go, you think? Where do I want to go? It's funny to have the canoe. I don't know why it's funny, but I think it's funny. This is what Dragoon does. I do appreciate that the heroic classes, or the later classes, many of them, have a special skill they do. Now you don't get to learn what jump does. You can probably guess what jump does. Oh, this is the water temple. Why do I want to return to the water temple? I don't know. Why do I have a feeling that the fire crystal that bro smashed wasn't the real fire crystal? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I bet I have a hint of what I'm supposed to be doing. Nope. No, I don't. Okay. Huh. Probably should have just taken the free heal while I had access to it. This is what jump does. Probably still not going to get to see it. I'm going to end up having to defend to get you to see it. There you go. He jumps off screen, and then next time he does a little bit more damage than he would normally do. It's kind of cool. Did that say high potion? I hope that said high potion. Where's our boat? All right, we canoed up here. I forgot that we've got to canoe. So what's over here? Waterfall. Heard that. Can I jump down the waterfall? That would be intense. Oi. Stole high potion. We like that. We like jump too. It's amusing. But honestly, we could give it to somebody else. The Dragoon, the Jump Knight. We could give that to somebody else. Like we could give it to Kyle. Should be funny. But Kyle's busy shooting arrows right now. I'm running around at random. We're not going to hit another story beat before midnight. Thank you for that fifth like. I really do appreciate you guys. We're not likely to hit another story beat within the next half hour. So while I look for the next story beat, I'm just going to go ahead and grind up some levels. I don't know why I'm running so far away from the airship. I said grind levels, but that doesn't mean that we have to also put ourselves in mortal danger. Uh-huh. You can do it, boys and girl. I don't know why I gender Nuestro female. I guess so there's a female in the group. I've got used to Marie being in the group. All evidence points to Nuestro being a male. Oh yeah, there it comes. The heavy eyelids that make me second guess everything I've ever done. Okay, here we go. We can suffer through another half hour, right? It's not suffering. We can do this. We can make it another half hour. Because if you can make it one half hour, you can make it another one. This is how I used to have to talk myself through fucking 12-hour third shifts by myself. Go stand outside, have a cigarette. Fuck, nobody's coming in the store. The store's been mopped and swept for 3 hours. God damn it, when is 7 o'clock coming? Fuck, Kelly, how can you be late? How the fuck can you be the general manager of this store and 2 hours late to work every goddamn day? I wish that were a joke. I never acted like I minded because fuck if I mind the time and a half or double time or whatever it ended up being. But I don't know why I'm trying to land in lakes. I know I can't. And I can't climb or fly over mountains either. They have given me no direction as regards what to do next. This continent kind of looks like a xenomorph to me. Or like a squid with a real short body. Like the octopus dudes in Mario. There's the canid. I don't know whether that's a dog or a coyote, but it's some sort of canid. Has feelings that he needs to express. Can you hear him? All howly. It's a few of them tonight, so it makes me think it's dogs. And over here, nothing I can get into. What dis? Dis nothing. What dis? Okay, not anything I'm allowed to engage with. Interesting. Fuck. Why the multiple times in a row thing? Phoenix Downs are expensive, game. That was a very large vehicle trying to slow down for a very long time. Maybe it would make more sense if the person that has the most HP and the highest defense in the party isn't jumping, so invulnerable to damage every turn. That might make sense. You organize the party. You do it. You make your party. I made a silly party that doesn't make any sense. But it's fun to watch. I'm having fun watching it. Not going there. Nothing in there that we want. Interesting. It kind of grinds to a total halt for exploration. I guess people thought that giving you a sense of direction in Final Fantasy II was just too much. It was just too much hand holding. And so now they're gonna say, all right, find it. But we needed to do they know that we need to grind. And so people were probably complaining that they felt like they were always behind Final Fantasy II because of the rapid pace of the narrative progression. They probably felt like they never had any time to go out and explore the world and just run around and fight things that they don't necessarily need to fight. And I don't know that their complaint is an illegitimate one. I don't think I'm making an argument that it's illegitimate. It's not the argument I would make. But hey, we're cool. We need to do all the things we are doing. Squawk! Hune guards the world of dreams while she sleeps. She won't wake up no matter what I try. My headphones are dying. 1 second. Will she be stuck in a dream world forever? That's what parrots sound like to me. Zzz. we can give her, let's give her the Fang of Water. That's not going to do anything. So there's an item we have to find somewhere that'll wake her up. Final Fantasy 1 makes another return. We're not going to call it out every time because I'm trying to track their references, their influences, the reasons behind their decisions as we play these games. Those are the things that I'm thinking about, that are in my head, that we're looking for. And then otherwise, like now is the perfect time to just put on an audiobook and talk about that. But I'm just frankly too tired. Too tired to focus on the audiobook. And the audiobook that I'm reading is, of course, I wouldn't say intellectually challenging, but it certainly challenges my tolerance for error. I get very angry at error. Did nobody proofread this? Nobody bothered to consult an expert in the fields that he's writing about? Because he's not an expert. I believe that. He might think he is. Duster is the name of this town. The Dalg continent is south of this continent, but good luck getting there. The high winds blow away everything that gets too close. Yeah, we've learned about that. Greetings, fine travelers. Have you heard of the Dark Blade, forged from the night, the black of night itself? Well, I'm on a quest to find it. Heard that. I've heard many tales told and songs sung of Saronia's high-speed airship. That sounds cool. Why, geomancy can be very difficult to master, you know. But if you use nature's fickleness to your advantage, you can deal a lot of damage. Geomancers use nature itself as a weapon. They unleash magical attacks to move the terrain and pummel enemies. Hey, or ho there, listen. Ho there, listen to this song of mine. Long ago, there were men who sought power, but that light would the world soon devour. When the strength overflowed, nothing could make it slow, so the mortals on earth could but cower. But the heroes of darkness did come to banish the light that had strung the realm to its limit. Now the light is diminished, and to darkness the world will succumb. Ho there! I don't want to listen to it again. Slumbering shadow beneath the lake bides his time for the day he awakes, and the chains of darkness he shall break, Lord of the deep, Leviathan. Neat. Yo there! Odin, most righteous and chivalrous knight, for fear of his awesome and terrible might, sealed it away in a castle so tight, lest his dark skull eclipse the light. Ho there! Here is a song for an item or thing that into one's pocket fair fortune may bring. I got, it made the battle victory theme when he said that. Chocobo. I'm not reading that out loud. I'm sorry, but it's not happening. Heard that, S. It's a slow night for everybody. Oh there, listen to this song of mine. Lord Bahamut, greatest dragon of all, awaits a warrior great or small. Should such a hero bring his fall, his power would be at their beck and call. Ooh, earthen drums. Ah, we can equip a fucking bard now. We have a bard weapon. I might do that shortly, actually. But Mr. S just told me that he's dropping out because work is slow and he's having trouble focusing because the chat is, well, not the chat, because this stream has gotten slow and boring while we're looking for the next narrative section. Knew that was coming. I'm not offended or hurt by it on any level. So if he's yawning and groggy, and I'm yawning and groggy, and Mel, I know you've been awake about as long as I have. Well, unless you're on a 12 hours ahead of me. And I don't know what's next. I do know that I am going to be able to equip my dudes, and then I need to do some grinding. So what might happen? What might happen is that I do some grinding tomorrow. That tomorrow is going to be a grind type day while we get our jobs up. I didn't hit anything to make that happen. And we look for what's next. because this is entered full on open world Western style RPG. We're not going to tell you what we want you doing mode, and that's boring when I'm not listening to a book. The books are for that. So thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody that was in the chat. Mel, Mr. S, Greeny. Thank you for the likes. And I know I'm missing people, and my thanks. Um, let's call this one a night, and we'll get back at tomorrow. And tomorrow I don't have a game planned for Thursday, so we'll just keep playing it by ear. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and yeah, hey, an hour 52:36 is 2 hours, right? If you clock out 7 minutes early from work, nobody's going to give you an attitude. Thank you guys, really. Being exhausted with gratitude is maybe the best thing possible in my opinion. Um, thank you. I'm Shaggy. I'm Philalitea.